What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about a potential Batwoman cameo, Easter egg, future thing for Gotham Knights. Obviously, it's a little ambiguous there, right? Because we don't know, but we seem to have gotten at least a little bit of a teaser. And today's actually the final, I believe they call it the final gameplay trailer for Gotham Knights. And in that trailer, there's a quick little scene that people did spot. And I want to look at the picture and we'll talk about it really quickly. If I could enlist your guys' help just for one quick second, if you guys could go over to my Twitter and just kind of, retweet, interact with this recent tweet that I did. It seems like Warner Bros. Went for a low blow with me, so I want to get it fixed. I'm not opposed to taking things down if they ask, but of course, nobody asks anything on YouTube. So if you guys could do that for me, that'd be awesome. You don't have to. Twitter is hell on earth, and I understand that. And with that being said, let's go back to the point of this video. So we have the picture that says the name right now. The girl on the left, that one is Montoya, that I think people have obviously said multiple times. The one on the right, I don't know if we've seen her before, and I don't necessarily know if that's the one who is the name we see, obviously, right? Catherine Kane. I don't know if that's necessarily her. I mean, it probably is, considering you can kind of read the rest of it. Catherine Kane, GCPD. This is the police commissioner, okay? Now, whether that person right there is her, I mean, it would make sense considering right behind her back is the kind of like emblem, right? The logo of GCPD. But a couple interesting things there, right? Well, we didn't know that. I think somebody did point out we knew that the last name Kane would be the GCPD commissioner, but we didn't know if that was going to be, Catherine, or if it was going to be her dad. So now we know that it seems to be her, right? Now, of course, she becomes Batwoman. And I guess in this world, you would imagine she has not yet done that. So we're left with another thing, another, I guess, up in the air kind of thing, right? We saw last night, there was stuff about Killer Croc, where there was, I think, a civilian talking in the preview event thing that people were able to do with Gotham Knights, and in one of the lines, a civilian basically said that they saw Killer Croc climb up from a manhole, right? So it's another thing, honestly, like that. Now, this is literally a cutscene. She's got a much more important role, I should say, versus, say, Killer Croc, right? And just a civilian, like, behind-the-scenes thing. So this being a cutscene, obviously, again, does make it a little bit more important. But whether they leave it here, right, or whether they continue on, and that's kind of the thing with this game, with a lot of the Easter eggs, it seems like, where they could leave, characters exactly where they are, or you can take them and roll with them in the future. You could do DLC, you could do the end of the game. So those are all, I guess, potential options. To be honest, I would imagine that we could maybe get some sort of tease. I mean, it could serve the purpose, right, of kind of expanding the universe. In fact, I would say they've done a really, really good job over this, course of time making Gotham Knights, even with these kind of smaller things, let's say, people have spotted in these trailers, where even if they just left them as they are, well, like a Black Canary or a Killer Croc, like these small things, if you did nothing with them, they still kind of like pad your lore. Does that make sense? Like, it kind of just adds to it, where you don't have to do much with it. Just by including it in these small things, you leave it open for the possibilities of the future. And even if you don't, even say if like Gotham Knights 2 never existed, in general, you can still leave it here, and it makes this world just a little bit more, not even necessarily lived in, but it just makes it more like lore friendly with like, the Batman history, let's say. So this is pretty cool. I don't know what they'll do with her. I could see them maybe teasing something, because I think that would be cool for a DLC or a potential sequel, but they also could just leave her alone, to be honest with you. Leave her where she is, and then if they wanted to do something for future games, then they could. But still, cool Easter egg no matter what. And that's kind of what it is right now, right? Easter egg, and then we would see if they do anything more with it in the base game. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, follow me on Twitter, retweet that tweet, and I hope to see you all on the next one.